Okay, so my review for Big Straw Boba. It's this place, I don't know if you can see that. Apparently it's this place in Camarillo. I had never heard of it before. I went there, I am interested in looking at boba because I want to open my own little boba place. Apparently, when I went in, they've been there for 2 years. Apparently, it used to be called Bobalicious. That went out of business, and Big Straw Boba came in and bought them out. And the surprising thing is, not only did they buy them out right there, they happen to have 2 other Big Straw Boba locations in Oxnard. So one is also called Big Straw Boba. I think they said it was the corner of Vineyard and something else. And then the other one's just called Big Straw. And they said that the guy's mom runs that one. So there's 3 locations, 2 in Oxnard, 1 in Camarillo. Well, here's my review. So far, I've had 1 drink. I had their pina colada. They told me it was a mix of frozen something and real fruit. The pina colada itself, give it like a 5 or 6. I mean, it was okay. Nothing amazing. But their boba was surprisingly good. They were kind of on the larger side, a little bit soft, but they had a nice chewiness, and they had a pretty nice flavor to it. It had a pleasant aftertaste. Not particularly sweet, but it wasn't particularly bland either. So whatever they're doing, their boba was very good. They had an automatic boba machine, large boba straws. As you might be able to see, their cups, they have sealing on their cups. Like, I'm not sure how thick this one is, but it's still pretty flimsy. I have to figure out what kind of material that is. But here, let me see here. What's this? Okay, here. So when I asked for black tea, they didn't have black tea. They had just a powder, and then they had like a milk powder on top of that. So they originally gave me this milk tea, and I didn't want that, so I had them change it. But their green tea, they have it in jugs, and they were able to just add boba to it. So let me try this. Oh, and they had flavored syrup. So they have 5 different flavored syrups: mango, passion fruit, lychee, pineapple, and peach. I asked for peach. I don't remember, peach something. Maybe peach passion fruit. Not bad. A little on the sweet side. I don't really care for it to be that sweet. But otherwise, it tastes pretty good. Give it like a 7. And let's see, the boba. They really shortchanged me on the boba. For some reason, it's not quite as tasty in this, but maybe it's because all the sugar is drowning out the taste of the boba. But not bad. In any case, I want to email the owner, find out more about their operation, how they run everything, where they get their supplies, etc., etc. Maybe he's willing to talk to me, or maybe, if running a boba operation is too complicated, maybe I can sublease to him, and he could run the show, the Big Straw Boba, and then he would just pay me, rent to use that space, or we'd collect a percentage of the receipts or something. In any case, just something to think about. So overall, I would say I like this better than the other place in Oxnard that I had been to. I'm not sure, I don't remember what it's called anymore. But not bad. But again, I'm not a big fan of all the powdered drinks and powdered thing. I like more fresh fruits and fresh ingredients. So I almost feel like if I can't provide, a top-notch quality of freshness and quality, I'd almost rather not even bother making it, because, I feel like it's not what I'm about. I'm not really about substandard ingredients. I'm about quality first, over just trying to imitate what other people are doing, you know, make something that's sugary and tastes good for $1 or $2. It's not worth it. You know, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it the right way. All right, that's all I can think of right now. But I was pleasantly surprised by their boba, a little bit on the larger side, but fairly tasty, and still pretty chewy. Yeah, a little bit. It seemed like they were a little soft on the outside, but when you started chewing it, it had a nice texture to it where it didn't just break apart, and you could really chew on it a little bit. So, I'm pretty happy about that. All right, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.